Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bjornholm, where I've completely given up on the Xbox controller because it's been killing my power supply, my front USB ports, which are the only ones that I can really use. So instead of using that, I've swapped to. Sorry, I just need to get rid of something on the screen there. I've switched to the drive control mod, which is different. I had a bit of downtime in between episodes as a result of my USB ports completely failing, so I got a couple of mods. One, of course, is drive control, which is active now. The other is, and I will show it to you because I'm planning on getting it relatively soon. The other is under forestry equipment, I believe. The crasher. I'm going to be using that to make wood chips, because it works. The joy of drive control is that I can just hop in cab and have a lovely quiet experience. It even works. It works in here as well. Lovely and quiet compared to this nonsense. Sorry, I forgot it wasn't quite as quiet as I thought. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to leave that tractor running. I'm going to start up this one. I have the handbrake off at the moment because this tractor is going to be mowing, and hopefully it has the power to do so. Yes, it does. Oh yeah, I tested this in the previous episode and I apologise. So we're going to be mowing up and down the road. Drive control gives me a bit of extra control over the steering wheel. As you can see, I'm able to make small adjustments, so I should have a bit more accuracy than I would if I was just going pure keyboard. So I'm going to be in cab because it's slightly quieter, not much but slightly, and I'm going to be pretty much mowing up as much of the grass as I can find on relatively flat areas to make hay bales. Because I think I've got enough straw for or enough silage for now. Well, silage bales take a bit longer to cook. I can actually make silage with this. The silage bales take a bit longer to cook up, so I was trying to figure out the controls and drive control off screen as well. I couldn't take the handbrake off, which was a bit of an issue. So yeah, I'm going to be mowing up all this grass along here to make some silage. The silage bales take 2 days to cook, so I'm going to be making that first. And in the next round of mowing, I'll be making hay while the sun shines. So, not going to be the most exciting episode. I need glance up. Thank you very much again. I'll fix up the bits that I'm missing when I'm done with most of the mowing, pretty much. So, I'll raise up both mowers. I want to turn around and try and get this lined up nicely on the button. There we go. And we're going to continue on mowing. Now, in an ideal world, I'd have a G27 and joystick hooked up at the moment, and I have full control over the tractor, but I don't. I can't afford a G27, which isn't the nicest thing. So yeah. Ooh, small update on the map situation, because I know a few people are looking forward to that. I've got bad news on that front. The map is probably not going to happen. I'm probably not going to be making a map. The other project that I have going on, the time frame has changed significantly, and for at least the next month or so, I'm going to be very, very busy. pretty much I'll be working on YouTube and the other project, and there will be a time, probably quite soon, where I can give you a bit more detail on that project. It is going to be an interesting time for me. It's something completely new to me. It's something I've never done before, never really contemplated doing before. So that's going to be something I'll be able to tell you about in the near future, I believe, judging by the time frame and my role in the project. Oops, I forgot to put the shuttle on. I need to swap over to this tractor now, which is shuttled forwards. I have the shuttle on just so that I don't accidentally reverse everywhere, pretty much. It makes a bit more sense to me to have no shuttle and be able to use forwards as a brake as well, and be able to, do this. Just give it a bit of a tap. So I'm gonna just stay beside the combine here until it's mostly emptied. I'm gonna block its way here on this row, like so. Just let it empty out. Switch to reverse shuttle. Yes, I have complicated the game slightly further for myself, but using drive control and keyboard and mouse means that, well, I don't have to worry about my USB ports suddenly failing on me again. So I'm going to just switch this tractor off for the time being and swap back over to the mower. Lower the front mower, swap to the rear mower and lower that. This is pretty much twice as fast as I was doing it previously, so that's pleasing to me. In the last time I did this, I was using the rear mower only, and yeah, each of these rows that you're seeing here was an individual pass. You can just imagine how long that took. Use your imagination there, guys. It took a couple of hours. So I'm not giving up on YouTube, by the way. The other project, I can make time for YouTube while I'm doing it. I can work around it. So pretty much, I'm still taking suggestions for the next season. That's not going to disappear because things have changed somewhere else. That's still happening. So don't worry about that. I might just have a lot less on-screen work going, or off-screen work going on, and I forgot to change the shuttle. I might just have a lot less off-screen work going on, so the next season might be really, really long or something. Or even the rest of the season might stretch a bit. So when I'm thinking about changing maps, I will close road suggestions and continue from there, because I will need to set up a map. Well, first of all, I'll need to choose a map and have some relatively specific vehicles ready, and second of all, I'm going to have to, well, I'm going to be setting up a number of maps because I do want you guys to have the final say what map you want to see. One of them is probably going to be Coldborough because it is such a nice map. I can't not play on it, really. I won't use the default equipment from any map that I'll be using potentially. And if I have a map that you own all the fields, I'll set up a mod. I'll have a mod so that I can sell the fields before I even start. Because there's a part of me wants to try one of the Netherlands maps, one of the Dutch maps, without owning all the fields, because one, it's a bit OP, and two, it's just a bit silly to own all the fields, really. And I know a lot of guys watching here from America, there are a decent amount of Dutch people as well. I do keep on top of my analytics. I do check out where people are watching me from. I want to say hello, Canada. You have the highest minutes viewed percentage of any nation in the world. So congratulations for that. I'm going to turn down the in-game sound slightly because it does seem a bit high. There we go. I've just turned it down an XSplit instead of faffing about in the menus. So I need to swap the shuttle. Let's see, 10 minutes in. Okay. Nearly 11. So I'm keeping out. I'm going to have to swap to the other tractor once I've got this passed on. I've given up on the Xbox controller for now at least because for whatever reason, and I have no idea why, it's sapping all the power from the powered USB hub I am using. It's got my mic and my sound set up on it, as well as the front USB panel which has my internet hooked up. So, you know, losing internet and sound is not exactly ideal, so I'm going to swap back to this tractor, turn it on. Shut it forward, and this is probably going to fit it. 16.5 plus 64 is 22. Yeah, this will fit it. Because this is a 21,000 litre capacity, or 21,700 litre capacity. So I'm going to be running alongside the harvester here. I have no idea why the harvester's so quiet. Is it? Is it just me? Well, the harvester's quite quiet. I just had to put on my second headphone to figure out if the harvester was quiet or was it just that I couldn't hear it. So it does tell me the engine is on in the mower, which is nice. It's showing up in the glimpse mod, which apparently is set up so to support drive control. That's something I didn't know about before. So that's this tractor full. I'm going to put it 100% throttle, and we're going to power down to the tip point as quickly as we possibly can. Now, as I said before, I only really need one trailer for this. The other New Holland's just finished ploughing, so I'll have to sort that out in a moment. I only need one Marshall trailer for this. When I'm selling, two is better, because well, I can sell quicker. I don't have to be spending half the day trying to figure out how to sell everything. And it's just a bit more efficient to use two trailers. So this guy is done, so we'll stop him, and we will get him onto the other field. Field 29, which is a southwest to north path. So we're going to have to go the entire way around field 29 just to start this course. What was I thinking when I set up some of these courses? I do not know. So let's get this guy ready and hit drive course. Does he have an offset? Is he offset slightly? Where's the... no, it's not. Okay. So, we can finally return to the moor for a few moments at least. One pass. We will mow. I forgot to change the shuttle again. So that's what makes drive control a bit interesting when I got shuttle on, is I can completely forget to change the shuttle. I'm not going to turn it off, I know how to, I'm not going to. Handbrake is going to stay in place as well, because if I stop up on a hill, I've got a feeling the tractor is going to try and roll backwards, and that's not something I want to happen. So we'll just finish up this pass here, and what we're going to do is we're going to raise the mowers, and turn off the engine, and turn on the handbrake. So that's ready to go again now. When we need it, this tractor now is empty. The trailer's empty, so we're going to just loop it around here and bring it up to the harvester, because the harvester will need emptying by the time we get there, which is really just a nice bit of a coincidence. I have been keeping an eye on the percentages, So we're going to have to empty the harvester, which means we're going to have to drive on the crops. Now I'm not going to install the lanes mod. There's a mod you can get that puts down wheel tracks whenever you drive on crops, no matter what stage they're at. I'm not going to install that just because Courseplay is a moron. And Courseplay does not give any damn about where the crops are when it stops. So I'm not going to install that for now. You know what? If you guys want me to install it, suggest it as a rule for the next series, and I'll install it. Sorry if there's any background noise. My mother's decided that today is the day she's going to tidy her room, and she's been making all of the noise ever for the last few hours. Luckily I've managed to not be recording when she was making the most noise, which is kind of nice. But sorry if you can hear her tramping up and down the stairs and stuff. So we are going to turn this guy back on. I was using the wrong button. Take off the handbrake. And because we don't really need to make the tightest of turns here, I'm just going to try and get this done like that. Turn on more, turn on more, and away we go again. So, in the next episode, because we're about 4 minutes out from the end, I want to go over what's going to be happening. In the next episode, I'm going to be tedding all of the grass and continuing on the harvest. Now we've still got 2 fields to harvest, and we've got tedding and windrowing to do. Now hopefully I can get on to windrowing in the next episode as well, but judging by how much we've done this episode, I don't think we'll get to that. I'm going to blow up both more simultaneously here. Judging by how much we've done this episode, I don't think we'll get to windrowing. Tedding is really a good bet, because I'm not going as silly as I did last time. I did hay along here and went around all of the fields. So hopefully we'll get onto windrowing in the next episode, or we'll get most of the tedding, if not all of the tedding, done in the next episode. I'm going to off-screen. I'm going to just do a bit more mowing on a secondary patch up by the shop. There's a nice patch to mow. I'm also going to just tidy up the little areas I'm missing, so I'm going to actually start doing that now. Reversing all of this. And because we don't really need the tightest turns here, I can just catch this like that and finish off this. I'm going to raise up the mowers just to transport them along. More can get this bit here and just gonna clean out this edge of the field here, because I know it's got a habit of missing small spots. It should be enough there actually. And this little patch over here, which conveniently has no trees or anything in the way, is going to be mowed up as well, so we'll just line up ready for that. And I was going to... Okay, so that's about as good as I can get lined up. Courtesy of the AI drivers being absolute douchebags. Or douche nozzles, whichever you prefer. So I'm going to mow up this area. I think we've got a new secondary goal for the series, which is to get the crasher. Because I'm still wanting the Big M. The Big M is going to be my trump card for getting hay and silage done just that bit faster, as well as that I can use it to... I know I said corn silage was going to be only done with the biogas plant. I've decided that something... well, I can still do corn silage only with the biogas plant, but I can prepare some grass silage for the cows in the silage pit up by them. I have an idea of a forage harvester to get that would not break my rules, because my rules specifically say no Big X. They don't say anything about any other brand. And the brand I'm gonna get is Russian. And from what I can see, it's under 6 meters, so it even follows my harvester rule, which is actually what I'm going to be using as a forage harvester rule as well. Somewhat unintentionally, but can't complain. What else have I got? No, that there. No, you absolute douche nozzle. Go on, drive, go, get going. And that's why I hate the AI. Oh, I'm going to leave you guys now before the AI gets in my way again. I'm going to finish up this little patch of grass, empty the harvester and just start sun tedding while the harvester finishes up the field that it's on. In the next episode we'll be doing some tedding. We'll hopefully be finishing off the tedding and starting on windrowing. More fights with the AI will probably ensue because everybody knows the AI hates the player. Oops. And we'll hopefully be finishing up the harvest as well. For field 38 I'm going to courseplay out I'm going to use courseplay to drive the grain cart. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to use courseplay for the grain carting from here on out because the silage... Oh, it's silage I'm making, so I will in fact be windrowing. The silage is going to be a bit of a priority. And because we'll be doing hay next, I see no reason not to dump mowers here, because we'll be needing them for the hay. Yeah, I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Bjornholm. Please comment, like and subscribe, and don't forget, if you want to have a rule and have your name in the subscription of all the videos for next season, because that's, you know, if you suggest a rule and I use it, I'm gonna put your name in the description and say who suggested the rules. If you want that to happen, do suggest a rule. I will most probably use it, unless it's really silly. I'm getting mad lag, yo. Mad lag, yo? Yes, it was mad lag, yo. Unless it's completely idiotic, I will probably use it. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Now I'm going to have to bring this windrower up to the other end. No, I'll start over here. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.